Hello, my name is Alan, and I'm here to talk a little bit about my experiences working with Lotus Nguyen. I'm very happy to endorse her as a professional who is very talented and caring. But I'd like to talk a little bit about like what she's done for me. You see, I was struggling with the loss of my mother just before the pandemic, as well as the pandemic itself and all the stress and anxiety that brought, not to mention a personal relationship that I had that I lost during that time. So I was surfing the web looking for information about emotional healing and growth, and came across Lotus's name and some of her work and started reading about her and what she was espousing. And I said, let me send her an email and find out if she could maybe offer some advice for me. I wasn't really looking for a therapist or anyone to work with in particular, but I set up an appointment with her, and I was very impressed by her presence and her knowledge and sort of what she had to offer, and decided to start working with her on an ongoing basis. Like I said, I started struggling with the loss in my life and kind of the emotional issues that I was going through. I was looking for, trying to figure out on my own kind of what I could do to help. I have a therapist that I work with regularly, and very pleased with her, and just was looking for some more. You see, because I myself was trained as a psychologist, and I'm a professor, and I train therapists as well as educators, and I'm always thinking and writing and talking about issues around mental health and well-being. But I was stuck. I felt hopeless. I felt like I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that I needed to do something. And just being the curious, or the intellectual curious person that I am, I was looking around for information and stumbled across her Lotus's name, and like I said, scheduled that appointment with her, and she agreed to work with me, and I couldn't be happier with the experiences that I've had. What I would say most was impressive about my experience was how she was able to help me, as someone who's supposedly learned and trained in counseling and psychotherapy, but was really stuck in my own personal growth with kind of immediate loss, but also kind of hadn't really dug deeper into my own inner journey in a number of years. So I was really glad that she helped me kind of start with understanding the mind-body connection, and through breath work, really getting into like my own breathing and my own body, and like getting out of my head and sort of back in touch with my physical body. The meditations that she helped me incorporate and work through, and affirmations and recordings were just so helpful. And all along, I felt very supported, and I felt like she intellectually knows her stuff, but she's also very caring and funny and nice, and just someone very, very warm and good to talk to. So through the several months that I've been working with her now, I've done some really powerful breath work, body work, and now doing some Taoist work around, pleasure in my body and figuring out sexuality, healing, and those kinds of things. And so that's really, really been powerful as well. But working directly with Lotus, she's very accessible. She's loving, caring, knowledgeable, patient, as I said, fun. And she's helped me both with my more immediate issue that I was dealing with, but also the deeper journey into like knowing myself and who I am, and dealing with generational trauma that we all have, and sort of understanding how to explore through my physical being, right, my emotional and my spiritual self, and growing in that way. I'm very pleased. I'd recommend her to anyone who's interested in sort of just kind of digging deeper. One of the things I really impressed with was her, for example, her use of EMDR techniques, but also from an Eastern perspective, and being able to West meets East kind of work, and looking at mind and body and spirit and connecting those together has been really enlightening, and has brought relief and has brought hope and encouragement to myself. And I'm really glad that I met her, and I'm glad I'm working with her, and I look forward to continuing that. Both in terms of the one-on-one sessions that we have done, but in some of the workshops that she puts together and provides for the communities is really powerful, and particularly in an online environment, she's really well adapted to that. She uses an app that kind of helps us keep track of things, and videos, and affirmations, and the whole sort of like 21st century, but also very ancient Eastern philosophy of like looking at yourself and your inner being and being in touch with the seat of your soul. And I can't thank her enough for that. So yeah, thank you very much.